Hi, welcome. On this video, I'm out here once again with Bailey for board and training, and this is still within week 1 of the board and training process. And on this video, I'm going to be demonstrating the kind of hangout part of the method in terms of advocating change, in terms of beginning to set up more freedom for a dog that's holding a level of control. And so here in the background, you'll see the chair, and again, you can kind of picture the chair as being part of your kind of hangout spot, perhaps in your living room, whatever area that you're in with your dog. And so this is all about, again, continuing to advocate perceptions of dogs changing by way of a follower role. So here with Bailey, what I'm going to be doing with her is going to be advancing towards the chair, and I'm going to be moving her into a down position. But again, by way of influence being an active agent, which represents me directing her into the down. And again, this will transition over to, again, I talk about both the on-leash, the off-leash part of the method with the one-step method, which again represents a type of a power play, which again, understanding the issue about relationship, the issue about control, and about, again, how it is that influence needs to be active. So again, in terms of the hangout part of this is where, again, doing the one-step method and moving into kind of a hangout area where you can spend some time with your dog in terms of getting your dog to relax, hanging out watching TV, maybe you're on the computer, or talking with friends or family. But again, being connected through the leash. And again, in terms of getting Bailey to be agreeable to be relaxed within the down the right way. Okay, you can see how that, what that looks like. But in terms of just being able to hang out for a period of time. Now, kind of building up to more and more relaxation the right way. In terms of just starting out maybe for 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. And again, this can transition into, you know, other dogs being around, other people moving about. As again, this is a great exercise in terms of starting to establish and promote a follower role for your dog. But again, being connected through the leash. And again, by way of nudging, at times when Bailey is beginning to try to connect, or with her mind moving out in certain directions. You'll see how this works. Now here, this is more kind of a low distraction type of setting right now. And I'm going to be moving into more of a, you know, kind of a high distraction settings as the process moves along. So again, going into, again, a one-step method, which is very intentional. Again, when you're doing the one-step method with to bring the dog into a sit position, the push-pull, the little kind of nudging at times to get the dog to focus on you the right way. This is where, again, it really helps to align, and then again with the hangout type of, you know, setting by way of sitting on your couch or chair. Now here, I'm going to start to move here with Bailey. As I move with her, again, moving, again, bringing her right beside me, putting her into the sit, really good push-pull. Okay, that's like kind of like I call it like an I-own moment. Helps to kind of get her focus on me for the moment. And then right here, again, I'm very relaxed, and again, kind of nudge as needed. Now, once she's, you know, agreeable, which she is very agreeable, very settled in, again, taking another step, again, moving her right beside me, really good push-pull, and a little nudge as needed. Now, again, doing the one step, again, moving towards the area where I'm going to kind of, you know, hang out for a period of time. You want to kind of set things in motion so that if I, you know, kind of go around the backside, or I want to do a few steps first, you know, make this all part of the exercise. Again, moving her forward. Again, I am using the choke chain here for the moment, just to help me with a little bit more leverage with her. Again, moving her forward here, bringing her in, good push-pull. Moving her forward. Now this is again where I want to line this up. So again, bringing her, you know, bringing her in the position I want her to be. Again, I want to line it up. Do a really good push-pull, and again, this is where my hand is already in the position it needs to be, but you want to do the push-pull first. So make sure you complete the push-pull. That helps to drop a couple dominoes in her mind first. Helps her be more agreeable to the actual down part of this, and my hand is already where it needs to be. So push-pull, and then just keep applying influence by way of the down, and putting her into the down position. Once she's down there, then again, right here, you see she wants to sniff the floor a little bit. I'm nudging her out of that. Okay, so this is about getting her to relax the right way, okay, without investing with her nose. Because again, understand that the nose are like the dog's eyes, their mind is moving out. And here, I want her just to totally let it go. I want her to totally relax without any sort of investment that way. So here, you see the leash is still, there's still kind of a constant here, with it being somewhat assertive, because I'm in communication with her. And so I still have some influence coming through the leash. So what I can do here is kind of nudge her enough to bring her into a place of total relaxation, actually help her go to sleep, okay, the right way. This is a very helpful exercise for the dog. But notice here, she's not on my feet. She's turned at an angle, all right, so right here. And so you can picture if there's other dogs moving around or people, okay, I'll nudge her out of that. So she's trying to turn or trying to swivel her head. I'm going to tap a little bit to break that connection. All right, so basically the messaging is, hey, I own everything, okay? You just need to relax. Because I'm doing this based on the current state of the relationship, knowing that she already has a level of control. Now, a really interesting thing about this exercise is because, again, typically when the dog already has a level of control, and say this could be a kind of a area that you're connecting with a lot of emotion with the dog, okay? They're gaining a lot of control through that. They want to be up on you or up on the couch. You'll see, okay, when you go into this exercise, it will reveal the truth really fast, because the dog will really challenge what you're doing. They're saying there's absolutely no way that he or she is going to bring me under control this way. I'm in control, especially over in this area. And you'll see them really go into a really high level of disagreement about, but again, understand this is a reasonable demand. And this is a helpful exercise. This just really helps to advocate. So one of the things I really encourage people to think about, and I talk about, when can you pet your dog? Okay, this is one of the kind of rewards of that, is I'll tell people to help to move the relationship forward in a really good way, is when you want to pet and connect with your dog, do it from this type of a interaction, okay? Benji is in a down, push her into a down, really good down, do even a really good push-pull when she's down there. Now she's relaxed. I touch a little bit, see I'm petting just a little bit, and then I'm going to push again. So it's like, enter leadership, exit leadership, right? And so, again, so what I'm saying is it's kind of like in the parent example, I love you to death, but don't be fooled, okay? It's just like being a parent. And when I say don't be fooled, it's not a bad thing. It means that I'm the parent, which means that, I have a certain responsibility as a parent. Even though, I'm hanging out with my kids, I love them very, very much. But if certain things happen, I have to be the parent that's going to advocate. And so dogs as social animals, pack animals, is the same type of connection. Understand that, what we do matters, how we think matters. So here, you saw how I petted her, but understand it wasn't a lot of petting. It was just a kind of a touch, because it's about deeper connection, deeper meaning of the relationship. So right here, see, she's starting to sniff the floor a little bit. I nudged her a little bit. There's been other dogs out here, okay? Scrappy was out here, other dogs have been out here, and she's like, hey, I want to check that out. And I'm nudging a little bit, saying, no, I own everything. Just relax. Because I want her just to calm down, relax, without any level of investment. So right here, this is still somewhat tight. Not super tight, just enough so it's like a constant, like a foundation, and I can nudge a little bit as needed. But again, once, if she gives, I give. So once I really notice that she's really starting to bring her head down, starting to really calm down the right way, then I can start to